There's a brand new UI for listing appeals. This is really important with the amount of listing yanks that we've been seeing. A lot of reinstatement work that's ongoing. Most I've seen in 3 years in the course of the past 30 days combined. So it's not surprising to me that there's now a new section where you do all of your listing appeals. I'm going to walk you through the history in this video of what's changed via this process, why it's changed, how you can get access to it, and use it to your own advantage. My name is Stephen Pope, and I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. First things first, if you do not, if you're not on the admin login of your email, you need to go into your user permissions and add the appeals section under the performance. So it's right here in this section right here. To gain access to this location, you simply go to Settings, User Permissions, click on Manage of the user in question, and scroll to the bottom of this page for the section that says Performance and Appeals. You'll notice it currently says None. You go there, hit Continue, and that will save the user permissions. Following this change, if you go over to the Account Health section, Performance Account Health, you can see a list of any problems here, and you can see that there's, in this particular account, a restricted product policy violation. The interesting part about this policy violation is that it's ridiculous. It's completely related to pesticides, and this particular product has nothing to do with pesticides. We're seeing this hit hundreds and hundreds of sellers who have no connection to pesticides, but because they're in an MSDS category related to safety or medical, in this case, it's called booty wipes, and their listing has been removed. Now, the change for this appeal process just went into effect in the last 24 hours, so it's brand new. The history of appeals. It used to be you sent an email to a performance team like seller-performance@amazon.com. You'd give them a list of documents and you'd go through that process. Now, the problem with the email in the past is they'd have a hard time connecting the email to the account unless you sent it from the admin email. It was a terrible process. They then pushed it into Seller Central, and you could then file cases. It got better. This is an additional improvement area where now there's an actual specific area to post appeals and do that through Seller Central in a very specific case section. So if you have a policy product violation in this section, you can come in here, and I'm going to move my head up a little bit here, and you can see on the far right, if you haven't filed the appeal yet, it will say appeal right here. And since we have filed the appeal, you can see the case. We go over to the case log here, and we can see that this listing, we write in everything in here. It says closed listing, review the original notification, check, read the restricted product policy, reviewed all the ASINs. We then are sending a manufacturer link, an MSDS document to prove what the product does or doesn't do, and screenshots or pictures of the live product. All of this allows you to compel Amazon to reinstate the listing. If you do it specifically this way, your propensity to get success dramatically goes up. So hopefully that is helpful to let you know about that. We've seen a lot of other problems, like if you're in the MSDS category, you cannot have capital letters in your bullet points anymore. You have to use proper case. So if you start a bullet point with all caps, which has been a best practice on Amazon for years, you can no longer do that if you sell a medical or safety product or device or item or SKU. And you need to go urgently remove those. If you get caught with one of those, your listing will go down, and you'll have to go through this exact appeal process to show that you're now compliant with screenshots. Your listing will be down for 5 days. It is not a good thing to do. We urgently rolled that out for our clients in the last couple of days to try and get ahead of that so that nobody's listings went down. My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. If you have an Amazon problem or you want to grow your Amazon sales, go to myamazonguy.com. You can click on a button here for growing sales. We'll talk to you about how we can do that for PPC, SEO, design, and catalog management. Or if you have an Amazon problem, like a listing yank, fill this out. Let us know what your problem is. We'll funnel it to the proper member of our team to help you fix your problem so you can get your sales back up. Thanks so much for watching. And if you have any challenges or questions, leave a comment on this video.